You ever just look up at the night sky and wonder? Well, today we're actually going to go on a journey to find some answers. We're taking a cosmic tour to figure out our real address in the universe. All right, let's just dive right in. To really get a handle on this, we've got to start big, like really big. So the question is, what's actually out there beyond our own planet? Okay, so it all starts with the universe. I want you to picture this vast cosmic ocean, just stretching out in every direction. And floating in that ocean, galaxies. And we're not talking a few, we're talking trillions. That's more galaxies than there are grains of sand on every beach on Earth. Just let that sink in for a second. So, somewhere in that incredible cosmic ocean is our little spot, our home galaxy. It's this gorgeous spiral galaxy that we call the Milky Way. And this is our neighborhood on the biggest scale imaginable. But let's zoom in even closer, way down, into one of the swirling arms of the Milky Way. And right there, that's where you'll find our local block, the solar system. And smack dab in that system, circling our sun, that's us, planet Earth. Okay, so now that we have our address locked down, let's go explore the neighborhood a bit, right? And we've got to start with the brightest things out there, the stars. So what is a star anyway? I mean, forget that five-pointed shape we all drew as kids. A real star is a giant glowing ball. It's this massive sphere of super hot gas, plasma, technically, and it's so powerful that it creates its own light and heat. It's its own engine. And this is a really important difference to get. You have objects like our sun and all the other stars, they're luminous. They make their own light. They're the light bulbs of the universe. But then you have everything else, like our moon and the planets. They're non-luminous. They're more like cosmic mirrors. The only reason we see them shine is because they're reflecting light from a star. You know, for basically all of human history, people have looked up at that incredible sky and done something that's just so human. We've played connect the dots. We've seen shapes and created stories from the patterns we see up there. And those patterns, that's what we call constellations. It's really just a giant celestial game of connect the dots. You've got these groups of stars that seem to form a shape, and people have named them after myths, animals, you name it. And hey, this isn't just about old stories, it's actually official. To make sure every astronomer everywhere is looking at the same map, the International Astronomical Union carved up the entire sky into 88 official constellations. You can kind of think of them like the official countries on a map of the night sky. And some of these are super famous. I bet you've heard of them, like Orion, the Hunter. You can't miss those three bright stars that make up his belt. Or how about Ursa Major and Ursa Minor, the Great and Little Bears? That's where you'll find the Big and Little Dippers. All right, let's zoom back in now. Let's come back from those distant constellations to our own cosmic neighborhood, to this system that's built around the one star that means everything to us, our sun. So, what's actually in our solar system? Well, it's a pretty busy place. You've got the sun, our star, sitting right at the center. And then everything else, the 8 planets, all their moons, and a whole bunch of asteroids and comets, they're all caught in this incredible gravitational dance, just constantly spinning around it. And the sun is without a doubt the heart of it all. It's our star. And get this, even though it's 150 million kilometers away, a distance so huge it would take a jetliner more than 17 years to fly there, its energy is what gives us the light and heat that makes life here on Earth even possible. It's incredible. Okay, so we've met the star of the show. Now let's get to the main attractions, shall we? I'm talking about the 8 amazing, totally different planets that are on a constant journey around our sun. Now, trying to remember all 8 planets in the right order can be tricky, but here's a little trick. Just remember this sequence of letters: M, V, E, M, J, S, U, N. That's Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. See? Easy. And these 8 planets, they're not just a random jumble. They're actually split into 2 pretty clear groups. First up, you have the inner planets: Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. These guys are the little ones, all rocky and solid. Then you've got the outer planets: Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. These are the giants, the massive gas giants, and a lot of them have those amazing rings. So let's meet a few of our neighbors. Take Venus. People often call it the morning star or the evening star. Now, it's not a star, obviously, but it's so bright, it reflects so much light that it's the brightest thing you can see in the sky besides the sun and the moon. It's usually the first one to pop out at sunset or the last one to fade away at sunrise. Then you've got Mars, the red planet. And that name is no joke. It's literally red because its surface is covered in iron-rich dust. Basically, the whole planet is covered in rust, which is pretty cool and kind of hints that maybe it had a much wetter past. And of course, we can't skip our own home, Earth, the blue planet. And it's called that for the best reason. When you see it from space, the first thing you notice is the water, the beautiful, vast blue oceans that cover more than 70% of our world. But wait, the tour's not over yet. It's not just planets. Our solar system is also chock full of millions of smaller things that are just as cool. Let's just call them space rocks and cosmic snowballs for now. So, the two big categories you need to know are asteroids and comets. Asteroids, they're basically just funky-shaped chunks of rock. Most of them are just hanging out in what's called the asteroid belt, which is right between Mars and Jupiter. Comets are different. They're more like dirty snowballs made of ice, dust, and rock. And the cool part is, when they swing close to the sun, they start to heat up and form that amazing glowing tail we see. And the most famous of these is probably Halley's Comet. It's like a reliable old friend that visits us every 76 years or so. The last time it swung by was back in 1986, so hey, you might want to mark your calendars because it's due back again around 2061. And that's our quick tour of the cosmos. From the mind-boggling scale of the whole universe, right down to the icy comet zipping through our own cosmic backyard. It's pretty humbling, isn't it? To think that our entire solar system is just one of billions in our galaxy alone. It really, really makes you wonder, what else is out there, just waiting for us to find it?